Okay, so your makeup just arrived and you saw the FedEx truck roll up and you ran out and you grabbed the box and you blew the FedEx man a kiss. And you're quite shocked at this moment because he's not surprised that you've done that at all because he's used to this happening when he drops Seint packages off. So now what? You've got your makeup. Now what? You're going to open the box. You're going to marvel at how lovely everything is packaged in such a caring way. And you're going to pull your tins out and you're going to admire the beautiful artwork that is on all these tins. I can't throw them out. I absolutely love them. So you're going to lay everything out and then you're going to start to open up those tins. You're going to slide the lid off. You're going to grab the compact that you chose and you're going to start popping everything into your compact. Flip your compact open, slide your tin off, and everything is going to magnetically clip right into your compact for you. So I'm going to grab my 12 tin compact and just show you how I've got it set up. I've got my contour color here, my main highlight right next to it, and my brightening highlight next. So let's get going. I don't want you to be afraid to get started with your makeup right away. Do not let this overwhelm you. Start playing, get it on your face, and if you have any questions whatsoever, just reach out. That's what I'm here for. So let's start with our contour. Pop your finger into the tin. You're going to notice that the contour has a little different consistency than your highlight colors. Take a swipe underneath your cheekbone. Your natural cheekbone is usually right where your ear attaches to your face, but you'll feel, take a little swipe of that contour, still have lots on my finger, just under your jawline to create that little bit of a shadow. And then take whatever's left on your finger and start to pop it across your forehead. You really don't need very much of this makeup. And when you're first getting started, less is more. You can always add more if you feel you need it in any of the areas, but just start with the littlest bit. So you've got a little bit of contour underneath your cheekbone, along your jawline, and along your hairline. So now you can contour your nose. Take a little bit of contour on your finger, rub your fingers together like that, and then run that contour straight down your nose. The closer the lines are, the more narrow your nose will appear. And whatever you have left on your finger, if you want to create a little bit of a juicier lip, just pop it right there underneath your bottom lip. You can use your contour to fill your brows. You can use it as eyeliner. You can use it as lip liner. So many uses. Okay, let's move on to our main highlight color. That is always going to be your darker shade or the shade up from your contour. Pop your finger into the tin and just start to place some dots across the lower portion of your face. Don't get too stressed out about this. And you can already see when it's a good match for you that it's going to be melting into your skin. So your main highlight, which is your darker highlight color, is always going to go on the lower portion of your face and just a couple of dots across your forehead. Then you can go into your second brightening highlight color. That is going to be your lightest of your brightening highlight colors. And place a little dot of that second brightening. You can see it's quite a bit lighter, just at the corner of your eye there, on both sides, like that and like that. Few dots of that second brightening highlight color right here in between your eyebrows, and whatever you have on your finger, just swipe it down your nose like that and like that. And at this point, if you have any areas on your skin that you want a little extra coverage, just go ahead and place a little dot of color over that area. So now we move on to lip and cheek. If you like to apply your lip and cheek with your brush, absolutely, that's no problem. Just for this demonstration, I'm just going to keep finger painting. So just take a few dots of your lip and cheek color. And if you want your face to appear a little bit thinner, just keep that color a little further back on your face like that. Ladies, you can use your lip and cheek as obviously for your cheeks, your lips, but it's also beautiful as eyeshadow. So don't be afraid to play with that as well. Most likely, I recommended a bronzer for you, either Tan Lines or maybe Bella. You can take your bronzer right now and place a couple of dots where the sun would naturally kiss you. And usually that's right there on our foreheads, right there. You can skip this step if you want to. I'm going to pop a little extra bronzer right there. And now we're going to start to blend all this in. The brush I'm going to use to blend is called the Blush and Bronzer brush. A lot of ladies get started with this brush. You might have the 3D brush or you might have the buff brush, whatever brush you got with your makeup. Grab it now and let's start blending. So I'm going to start with my main highlight color and I'm just pouncing and pressing the makeup into my skin. I'm not swiping and I'm not dragging. And this is just going to place the makeup nicely onto my skin. So just stipple and dab, stipple and dab. Avoid that contour and avoid your lip and cheek color right now. So you can go into your forehead area and do the same stipple and dab with that brush. Now, if you got the detail brush, this is another brush that I often recommend. This is an amazing brush to blend out that color around your eye area. If you didn't, you can pinch the bristles on your blush and bronzer brush to get into your eye area and blend it out. But I'm going to use my detail brush, small end, and I'm still stippling and dabbing that color in around my eye area and just blending it into those darker areas, which is just going to give me some more light and love around my eye area. I'm not going to bring a lot of color underneath my eyes. Just for me personally, that's where I have a lot of experience lines. I do want a little bit of color there, but not a lot. So that's why I'm blending out these colors on the edges, and then I'm just taking my brush underneath my eye like that. So I'm getting very minimal product underneath my eye where my crinkles are, because I'm going to be laughing and causing all kinds of chaos today. And this is the area of our face that moves a lot. This and this. So I'm just blending out that color in my eye, not in my eye, around my eye area like that. And then once it's blended, I'm just tapping the color underneath my eye like that. So now I'm just going to grab my blush and bronzer brush and I'm going to finish off blending this out. Small end, I'm going to go into my contour, stipple and dab still in that lifting motion underneath my cheekbone. You can't mess this up, ladies. If you get too much, just keep blending. And now I'm going to blend that lip and cheek color along my contour as well. One of the things that you need to make sure is that your skin is clean and properly hydrated. If you're putting this makeup on super dry skin in this method, it's just going to stick right there because this is cream makeup and your skin's going to go yum. Thank you for the moisture. So same thing on this side, stipple and dab into my cheek color. I had a little dot of bronzer there, just like that. Blend your contour out along your nose. Same brush all the way. And now I'm going to blend that contour that is creating that shadow just along my jawline. Okay, and now at this point, you're going to have a good look in the mirror and you're going to see where do I need a little extra blending, because there might be a spot or two, and I already see a spot or two that I would like to blend out a little more. So have a peek, see what else needs a little extra blending, and then we'll pop into a lip color. Okay, let's do a quick lip look. You can line your lips with your contour. If you have the multitasker brush, that is a great brush to use, but you can also use your fingers. And this is what I do more times than not, because I'm not being fussy. This color is called Madrid. I love this shade for spring, summer, and then I usually go a little sassier in fall, winter, something a little darker, something a little richer. Okay, and the final little touch, if you purchased an illuminator, I'm going to show you exactly where it goes. This one is called Honey, and when you're illuminating, you want to just add a little extra dewy light quite high on your cheekbone, both sides. You can take a swipe of illuminator down your nose like that. Illuminator is really pretty right there on your Cupid's bow, and it's going to give you a little extra zhuzh on your lips. You can use your illuminator underneath your brow. You can use it as eyeshadow, multi-use. I know some ladies like to put a little bit right there on their collarbone. That's kind of nice too. And then grab whatever brush you're using and just give that illuminator a little blend out, little extra, something right there, down your nose, both sides. And for your lips, if you pop some on there, I would just use your fingers to blend that out. And that's your 5-minute face. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. That is what I'm here for. If you have some troubleshooting questions, or if you just want to reach out and chat and talk about this makeup, I'm here for you. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Bye.